Hey everybody, welcome to the live streams of Global Trade Live. Today is 12th of April and we are now live in New York session over here. So let's get started. Okay everybody, so let's start with GBP JPY over here. Let's have a look at GBP JPY. So I'm looking at the market since last 1 hour, but the market is not really good over here. It's because if we talk about, let's just refresh our analysis. Let's talk about the weekly. So today is, I think, today is Wednesday or Thursday. I think yeah, today is Wednesday. So today is Wednesday, and if you look at the weekly candle, then the weekly candle looks like strong weekly candle. So the thing is, now 2 days remaining for the close of the weekly candle, right? So we can expect over here, by looking at the candle, weekly candle, we can expect that a nice bullish move can be coming up and taking the candle, weekly candle, over here in this area. Or if it really needs to reject the area, then that's a really low probability thing, because the thing is, a resistance was formed and this candle broke above and closed above the resistance over here. Then this candle stood above that resistance, and this candle over here, the current candle we are talking about, has also took a support from the same resistance which has formed now, which is acting as a support right now. So it has stretched all the way up by filling the wick of the previous candle, of this candle as well, and it might be approaching towards this area 167.489. so this was all about the weekly time frame. Let's have a look at the daily. So now if I talk about the daily time frame, let me just adjust these levels over here. So this is the daily level, which is a support down over here. So if we talk about a resistance, then this is the resistance over here. So now there are few things which I would like to highlight. Number one thing is that people really gets confused when it comes to draw a resistance or a support. Look, it's really a simple thing, but where they gets really confused is when they really ask one question all the time, like, how do you know which support or resistance you're gonna choose? Okay, so like in this case, if I give you an example, then in this case, this is also a resistance and this is also resistance. Okay, so how do you know that this resistance is useful or this one is useful? Although if you see the market structure, then a stronger resistance has been implemented over here, which send down the market all the way down. Okay, and over here there is just a retracement happened. Okay, but the thing is, it's very simple. Over here you just have to use the recent resistance or the recent support level. Okay, So this is the answer of this question over here. You have to just choose the recent one. So let's just get back to our analysis. So if you talk about the daily time frame, now this is the range above which this candle has broken close above, and then we have this candle over here which continue. So the thing is, the buy move has already been done, and we are talking about the daily time frame right now. Okay, so the buy move has already been done, and now I think we might see some sort of retracement happening, and then we might see a continuation move coming up, which will take us to this level over here. Okay, so I really think this will be the case, but in case, so I'm gonna mark a level over here. So don't think this as a 30-minute time frame or 1 hour, sorry, don't think this as a one daily time frame. Okay, just think of it just a normal candlestick graph. Okay, forget about all the time frames over here. So if I just readjust this area to over here, then one thing is very clear at this point: if this candle reverses back and break this price 166.601, then it will be definitely pushing towards the upside. Okay, so we are gonna verify that by looking at the 4-hour time frame over here. So by looking at the 4-hour time frame, we can clearly see the market was moving up, then there was consolidation, then there was this area of resistance over here. Now the market is coming back down on the same level of support, you can say. So possibly market might just reject this area and continue moving up by reversing back. So let's have a look at the 1-hour time frame, because now we have to really look down to the lower time frames as well. So we need to readjust this level at this point. Okay, actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just delete the drawings. Okay, so now if I look at the current market scenario, then market was moving up perfectly fine. Okay, then it just came down, created a resistance, then it came down again. So the temporary trend of the market is sells. So if you look on the left, then we have this area of support down over here, from which the market has rejected, and right now this candle has created a lower wick and reversed back and broke the high of the market, right? But the thing is, can we really take a buy over here? So we have to look to our possible options over here, right? What can be those options? Those options can be, first of all, this can be a problem over here, right? So what market can do is it can really possibly go up to this area, like 9 pips or 10 pips maximum, and then it might just reject this area and then continue moving down. So that can be the case, but obviously by looking at the higher time frames like daily and weekly, we are already thinking that the market might just go all the way up in the daily or the weekly time frame. So that can be the case, but the thing is, to take a buy trade, I really need a support to be formed. So I need something like this. Look, right now there are resistance formations, right? So this can be just a retracement. So to take a buy trade, I need something like this to be formed, like a support to be formed, exactly like this. So once I get these things over here, definitely I'm gonna try a buy trade, but right now nothing is happening for me. So if I talk about sells, then yes, I will be taking sells below this area, but right now nothing is happening, so I'm just staying out of it. So let's have a news, if there is any news today. So if I look at the USA news, then in 4 minutes there will be CPI news coming in. So no point of trading. Just sit back and relax, guys. Nothing is happening because in 4 minutes there will be news coming up. So let's just wait and watch the market, and after that we will be, you know, taking some trades. So in the meantime, I'm gonna just analyze this gold over here. So let me just go to gold. Right now nothing is happening over here, so I need the support to be formed in GBP JPY clearly. And let's have a look at the gold, because CPI is coming up in the next 3 minutes. So let's have a look. Okay, so gold just tapped to the area which I was really anticipating it to, you know, do yesterday. So that's a really nice thing. So let's just remove all the drawings and let me just go to the weekly time frame first. So now the thing is, in gold, if you talk about gold, then there is a resistance down over here, sorry, support down over here, okay, from which the market is taking support now and reversed all the way back. After the weekly, let's talk about the daily. So the daily time frame looks like that it has gone above this area of resistance, okay, and then it came back down and it created a fake out over here. And this candle, the current daily candle, has moved all the way up but rejected this area from the left maybe, and now it's coming all the way down. So but we need to draw this area as well, because this will be really important in the lower time frames. So if you talk about the 4 hour, then let's see what do we have. So right now there was a, so first of all let's just look at the area over here, okay. So the market went down, it went up again, formed a support, and then it went up again. So this area over here is acting like a resistance, you can say, but a support has been formed and it went up from there, and now it's coming down. So the thing is, right now there is not very much clarity in the 4 hours, so I'm gonna move to the 1 hour time frame over here to look at a, you know, more informative picture of the market. So I'm gonna just remove the drawings. So the thing is, now market went up, created a support down over here, then it went up, a resistance was formed over here as well. So a resistance was formed over here, and what do we have over here? Okay, so there is a support down over here. So let's see how this will be, you know, going to perform in the market, because the thing is, I really don't like the way gold is moving right now. And obviously if you talk about the 30-minute time frame, then there are so much of, you know, garbage things down over here. So just gonna stay out of it, and let's see how we can catch a move, because right now the news is about to come in like 10 seconds. Hey Saranj. Oh, perfect. I'm gonna just open your analysis. Really nice, buddy. Appreciate you. Oh, look at the move over here. Gold just, gold is gone. Gold is gone, guys. Let's have a look at GBP JPY. GBP JPY is also playing over here, but what happened with the gold is just gone. So from here to here. So let me see how big was this move. Okay, so this was around 140 pip move. Really nice. Okay, let's have a look at this card over here. So Saransh has sent a chart over here on Discord. So this is gold 15-minute time frame, and let's just check out his analysis over here. So rejection zone, okay, entered after high was broken. SL hit. Saransh, did you took buys or what? I mean, you're talking about this trade over here, this area over here, or buddy, the current area over here? I think you're talking about this area. Yeah. Okay, so I will tell you what now buys in yellow. Okay, okay, perfect. So I'm gonna tell what was the problem over here. Let me just, you know, get my tool installed over here so that I can easily understand, you know, make you guys understand what was the problem. Where is the... Okay, let me just find the setup. Okay, I'm gonna install that later. Okay, perfect. But still you had a paper trade, and I'm just gonna explain what went wrong over here, because this was a quite easy setup over here. So we are gonna let this open, and I'm gonna go to gold 15 minutes, because right now we all are free, because I'm not trading right now because the news has just came in and it just took the gold with it. So I think this was the area. Yeah, this was the area over here, right? And oh, yellow one is real. Okay. So you draw a resistance over here, entered after high was broken. Okay, and SL hit. Okay, I understand now. So basically what you did was you took a trade over here, kept your SL hit, okay, below the previous candle low, I think. Yeah, so you kept your SL over here below the previous candle low. Okay guys, so there is time for some free knowledge over here, so I'm gonna just tell you what went wrong. So this was a zone, okay, and you are telling that you took the trade when this candle broke the high, but the thing is you forgot to look at the market structure, right? The market structure was bearish because it was trend, retracement, trend, retracement. Okay, after that again trend, but you took the trade over here on a retracement. So if you look at the area over here, then I think you just got confused by looking at the left that the market just went up from a strong support, so it might just go up again once this candle broke the high over here, right? So the thing over here is that what you could have done is you could have just waited for a support to be formed, right? So in case the market was moving up, it was showing you buy candles, then you just would have waited for a sell candle to be formed, which is above than this area over here. Okay, and once that sell candle formed is surpassed by a buy candle, then you could have took a buy trade, and once you did that, your probability just would have increased. Okay, so that's where you just lagged over here. Otherwise you understood the market really correctly, It's just that whenever we see these kind of things, you just have to wait, even though how tempting or how good the setup is looking, but you just have to wait. Like if we talk about right now, then who would have thought that the market will be going all the way up, breaking the high over here, because the market trend was low, or the market trend was bearish right now, but the news came in and it just took the market all the way up. But over here everything is just technical analysis at this point of time, because uh, because the market was moving perfectly fine. So the scenario would have been, let me just tell you. So here you just took the trade. So what you could have done is, you could have just waited for a higher low to be formed, and then you could have ride this move over here. So this was just the issue in your trade. So I hope in the next time whenever you see any kind of a setup, you just wait for a proper support or resistance to be formed, because it is very necessary for us to to catch a proper setup before taking any kind of a trade. So, and really appreciate you, buddy, that you sent your analysis on Discord, so that because of you, maybe now few more people who are coming on the streams or who will see this video later, they will also understand like how you can avoid these kind of mistakes. Because I really used to do the same kind of mistakes, but when I just stood back and relaxed and I look at the market and apply all the logics, then I really the I can see clearly throughout the market. Because over here, this can, I also can say that this can be a FOMO thing as well, like fear of missing an opportunity. So that can be also be the case over here. So just avoid doing taking trades because of FOMO, or because of just taking the trade. So let me just remove this, and I don't know where the gold just went over here. Where oh, gold is moving all the way up. Okay guys, so I think gold is right now moving up, so we might see some correction of the current move in like tomorrow maybe, or day after tomorrow. Anything can happen right now. Actually, I'm gonna be starting trading the newses as well from I think next week. So this was an announcement I really want to share with you guys, because I think I have created a software, or EA you can say, which can really trade the news. So I'm gonna test that expert advisor as well, because that will be a really useful tool for us, to take the trades in the news. So basically I'm gonna just share some of the features of that robot, because that's gonna trade the news like this. So in case there is some slippage coming up at the time of news, and the slippage is beyond a certain points, okay, so it will not open any trade. Because what happens sometime is, whenever you are trying to trade the news, your order really gets slipped in the market. And what happened at that time is, suppose there is a trader who really wants to take a buy over here, then because of slippage his order is getting activated over here at this point. So to avoid this thing, I have implemented some of the security features which we really can't be looking while we trade manually. So that's why I have implemented all these things in that robot. Just hold on everybody, I'm getting a call over here. Okay, so let's just focus on the market again. And GBP is moving down. This could be a really nice trade, but it's okay, no problem. Let's just wait and watch the market only. So when the news came in, this candle just went so fast. If this was just a normal scenario, I would have definitely go with this trade. Don't you use buy stops, sell stops in news? Yeah, I use those things, but the thing is, whenever you're trading the news, you really don't know whether the slippage will be increasing in the market or not. Okay, because you cannot see the slippage with your naked eyes. Okay, and you really cannot basically see the slippage coming. But what happened is, at the time of news, my EA will keep an eye on the slippage all the time continuously. Okay, so if there is a increase in slippage, so it will not take any trade. So that's the power of that robot. Because right now, if you go with a buy stop or a sell stop, they will also get slipped. If you have a buy stop over here, then it will be activating over here. That's because the slippage is there in the market. So that's why it's really important. And sometimes at the time of news, the spread also increases. And when you trade manually, the news especially, you really don't know, or you don't get time to watch the spreads. So sometimes the spread has been increased and you by mistake take the trade, and the spread is so much that your trade just shows a huge loss by on instantly basically. So that's where that tool will be playing an important role. Well, I have tested it earlier, but obviously that's a long time ago. So I'm gonna test it sometime live, obviously in with you guys, so that if you guys have some input, or if you guys really want to share your ideas to implement in that robot, then I'm gonna do that, and let's just start the news trading as well. Because a move like this can be a really game changer. So let's talk about GBP/JPY. I think GBP/JPY is having a nice range below this area. Let's have a look at the 1 hour. Okay, so 1 hour can be a big fill. But definitely below this area, I'm gonna take a sell trade. But obviously I'm gonna wait for, look, now the sell move has been done from this point to this point. So what can now happen is, now most of the traders, what they do is they start taking sells at the end of the move, and what eventually happen is the market just starts to retrace back. So right now it's time for us to wait for a retracement, and then we can really ride the move. A new way to react. Okay, to dismiss. So I might take a buy trade in gold after a retracement. So the thing is, the move has already been done. Now I need a 15-minute candle to close bearish, and a 15-minute candle to break the high of the previous bearish candle. So I think I will look for this setup over here. Because market always retraces back before continuation. So here we go, a candle is coming back down. So only 15 minutes has just passed away in the news. So whatever you guys are planning to do, just make sure that you wait for more 15 minutes before going for a trade or something, because right now it can be really dangerous, because there will be some retracement happening up. If not in the bigger time frame like 30 or 1 hour, it will be happening in 15 minutes definitely. So I'm gonna wait for sales below this area. Let's just have a look at the 30-minute as well. So if I just talk about the 30-minute, then it will be this area over here. Below this area I'm gonna look for sales. Nice. So let's just check how much retracement can be happening over here. So I think according to the fib tool over here, then it can come down till 61% level, or by looking at the move, this level is also strong, 38%. Yeah, but I always believe this level over here, 61%. So 2015.490. Obviously I'm just waiting for this candle to close bearish, so in case it just came down to this level, then it would be great. Otherwise we'll just wait for this candle to close. If this candle closes like this and the next candle creates a lower wick and breaks the high of this candle, then I'm gonna definitely enter buy. And if we look on the left, then there is a strong support down over here for this one. So if it in case closes below this area, then it might just go down. So because even though this candle has created a lower wick, if it breaks the high, I'm not getting in any trade because I need a retracement. So let's have a look at the 30 minute. 30 minute is about to close in 11 minutes. 1 hour is also about to close in 11 minutes. So I think, yeah, we are gonna wait for 11 more minutes for the candle to close. So look over here, it took a support and now it's trying to move up, but the probability is really low for this candle to go all the way up, because you know, just 11 minutes left for 15, 30 and 1 hour to close, and I think 4 hour as well. Yeah, 4 hours will be also closing in like 10 minutes. And if the current 4 hour candle closes above this area, then I think the next 4 hour candle will be going up to this level. Okay, so the market is right now trying to push the price up. So let's see how far it goes. So in gold, this area is very important. So below this area, I'm gonna take sells. And look over here. So right, sorry, GBP. This is GBP. So I'm gonna sell below this area. And in gold, I was talking that the same thing is happening over here, which I just talked about. Right now, the candle is struggling over here. So wait for this candle to close bearish, and then the next candle to go up. Because this candle is can be really risky. So those who are coming new, this is the Discord channel over here, guys. So you can just post your analysis and everything over here on Discord. I'm gonna show those analysis live over here so that we can just share knowledge with everybody who are on the streams. So that will be a good way of sharing knowledge with each other. So 6 minutes remaining right now for the gold to close. So tell me, guys, how's your month is going? Is it going good? If you talk about Forex trading, because let's just talk about something, because right now the market is just doing nothing, and I'm getting kind of some bore over here, because waiting for these candles over here is a task. And also, if anybody of you is new on streams, then guys, I really need your support right now, so that so you can just subscribe my channel and like the video if you want, because I'm really do something helpful for our community. So that's the reason I'm doing these streams for free. So yeah, if you can just support me by subscribing my channel, that would be a great thing, and really appreciate you. So guys, 4 minutes left for the 15-minute candle to close. So what I want right now is I need a wick down in the next candle and a continuation move to the upside. So I need something like this to happen in the next candle, and I'm gonna trade when this candle will be breaking the high of the previous candle. So last 3 minutes. So let's just have a look at the 4 hour time frame, because 4 hour is a very important time frame right now. Because the thing is, in 3 minutes the candle will be closing, the 4 hour candle will be closing. So this was all gold, and let's have a look at the GBP/JPY's 4 hour candle as well. So GBP/JPY 4 hour candle is just rejecting the lower prices over here, and let's see how this candle will be closing, because depending upon how this candle closes, we can really plan our trade. So I'll be right back, guys. So I'm back over here, and let's just look at the gold. So the 15-minute candle has closed bearish as I have wanted, and right now this 15-minute candle is creating a low. So once this candle breaks the high, let's just look at the left if we have clean range. So yeah, we actually don't have the clean range. Let me just have a look at the 30-minute. Yeah, I think I will consider this as a clean range because the market just created went up with no problem. So I think that will be the case again. So the thing is, the 30-minute candle closed like this, and right now this 30-minute candle is pushing all the way down. So I think it should stay above this level over here in order to move up. But for more confirmations, I'm gonna look at the 15-minute time frame, because I really don't want to get confused over here, because what can also happen is, if this candle break its own high, there is one possibility that it will be moving up. But the thing is, there can be risk as well. So it can really reverse back, break the low, and continue to move down. That can also be the case. So I'm gonna go look at the 4 hour. Okay, 1 hour also looks good. Really looks like it's gonna move up. So I think, yeah, I'm gonna take this risk over here. So once this candle breaks the high, I'm gonna take a buy trade. I'm gonna just open the gold chart over here, and let's just check how big will be the stop loss. Okay, so if I keep my stops below the current candle's low, it will be around 46 pips, and I'm gonna just aim for this wick fill over here. So 46 pips. I really need to lower down the lot size over here. Okay, so I'm ready to take a buy on gold. So let's see if we can have a nice trade, because right now 11 minutes remaining for the current 15-minute candle. So even if in case it breaks the high, the chances of not going up will be really high, because the thing is, in the last remaining minutes, 11 minutes, it can possibly close like this, right, the way it's doing right now, or it can really break the low of the previous and continue to move down. So let's really see how this will be forming, because the retracement I'm talking about is that can be the case in the 30-minute as well, because 30-minute can be closing like this, and the next 30-minute can break down and break the high and move up. So that can also be the case. So let's just wait and watch, because right now market is really interesting right now. So look over here, it's trying to push down, but it's holding by the support over here. Okay, one more thing, guys. So this candle went up, then went down, then again break its own high, and then again went down. So now, if this candle break its own high, I'm gonna take a buy trade at that point. Because right now, if it breaks its own high again, the probability of moving up has been really increased, because it has already broke its high one time, but it then flipped back down. So this will be the second time it will be breaking its own high. Okay, and we know that the news just came in, so there is a lot of volume in the market, so easily it can really push the price all the way up. So I'm gonna go with that. Or in case if it just goes down, then it is what it is. I'm not gonna enter a sell trade in a buy direction. Let's have a look at GBP JPY. Nothing is happening right now. Let's have a look at the 15-minute time frame. No range, nothing. We can just wait in GBP JPY. So look over here, it's trying to break the support over here. So let's see if it can really break, because if it closes below the support area, then if we talk about 30 minutes, then it will be a fake out. But if it just flips back up again, then it will be definitely moving up. I mean, not 100% obviously, but there is a higher probability. Okay, let me just change the music. Sidhu Moosewala.
It's like who else you really know that be setting the bar. They just dropped a couple songs, but they think they're a star. We don't run from competition, we don't run from the law. If you tryna level up, I'm the one that you call. I just do this for the love, I don't do this for the bag. They said meet me at the top, I looked around like where y'all at. Pardon if I laugh, fuck you if you mad. I could lose everything and still double what you have.
It's like they watching all my moves and they copying my style. They say they really ain't, but I know they in denial. I'm sitting at the top and I know it's been a while. I know it's been a while.
ਆਓ ਪਿੱਠੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਤਾਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਬੋਲਦੇ, ਮੂੰਹ ਤੇ ਕਹਿਣੋਂ ਸੰਗਦੇ ਨੇ। ਮੈਂ ਰੋਟੀ ਪਾਇਆ ਜਿੰਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਅੱਜ ਵਰਸ ਦੇ ਪੈਸੇ ਮੰਗਦੇ ਨੇ। ਆਓ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਮਾੜਾ ਚੰਗਾ ਬੋਲ ਕੇ ਵੀ ਫਿਰ ਚਲਾ ਲੇ ਕਈਆਂ ਨੇ। ਜੱਟੀਆਂ ਵੱਡੀਆਂ ਲਾ ਕੇ ਫੋਟੋਆਂ ਗੀਤ ਚਲਾ ਲੇ ਕਈਆਂ ਨੇ। ਲੀਲੀਆਂ ਫੀਲੀਆਂ ਜਿੰਟੂ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਪੈਰ ਪੈਰ ਤੇ ਵਿਕਦੇ ਨੇ। ਨਿੱਤ ਨਵਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਖਸਮ ਨੇ ਕਰਦੇ ਇੱਕ ਤੇ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਟਿਕਦੇ ਨੇ। ਆਓ ਸਾਡੇ ਵਾਰੀ ਛਿੱਟ ਟੋਕਾਂ ਤੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲੇ ਸਿੱਖਦੇ ਨੇ। ਅੱਜ ਵੀ ਜੇ ਕੋਈ ਪਿਓ ਪੁੱਛਦਾ ਤਾਂ
Okay, everybody, so right now the market is pushing the price down. Maybe it will reject the lower prices, but 5 minutes remaining, so let's wait for 5 more minutes and let's see what happens. Nobody, I'm not in any trade right now. I'm just waiting for, actually I was waiting for this candle to flip back and break its high again, but it didn't, and it just went down and break the low of the previous one. So the chances of moving down is really high. Right now what I'm gonna just do is, after this candle close, I might wait for the 30-minute candle to close as well, because if this 30-minute candle closes like this, then this will become a huge fake out, and then we can really try taking sells on this, because after a fake out there is a high probability of moving in that direction. So I'm just gonna wait for that. See, so this candle just broke the low and continue like 19 pips over here, 19-20 pips. But obviously, you know, it could be a really dangerous trade as well, because you know the market could have just flipped back up. So GBP JPY is also struggling right now. You know, now another thing I would like to mention over here is many traders, they did over here is that when this candle broke the low of the previous one, they jumped into sells right now, okay, but they forgot to look at the range on the left. So there is no range basically on the left. It's all rejection happened on the left, right? So even though they could be having a, maybe if you just imagine, there could be a winning trade, but the thing is, this area on the left is really important because that will tell you where the probability of your trade. Oh, look at the gold. Gold is just reversing back down now. But no problem. Let's see. 2 minutes remaining. So let's have a look at the 4 hour. See, 4 hour candle is pushing down, right? But I really think, personally, I really think that it's gonna flip back up.
ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਜੀ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ, ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਆਪਣਾ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਮੂਸੇਵਾਲਾ। ਜੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਮੇਰਾ ਇਹ ਗਾਣਾ ਵਧੀਆ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਤਾਂ ਮੇਕ ਸ਼ੋਰ ਸਬਸਕ੍ਰਾਈਬ ਮਾਈ ਓਫੀਸ਼ੀਅਲ YouTube ਚੈਨਲ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਮੂਸੇਵਾਲਾ, ਬਿਕੋਜ਼ ਬਹੁਤ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਨੇ ਜੋ ਹਜੇ ਔਨ ਦਾ ਵੇ ਨੇ।
ਛੇਤੀ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਥੀਵੀ ਆਖਦੀ ਨੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਹੁੱਟ ਦੇ ਨੇ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਗੋਟ ਮਾਰਦੇ। ਛੇਤੀ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਥੀਵੀ ਆਖਦੀ ਨੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਹੁੱਟ ਦੇ ਨੇ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਗੋਟ ਮਾਰਦੇ। Big Bird, I'm a brown boy. ਗੱਭਰੂ ਨੂੰ ਮੰਨ ਜਾਣਾ ਮੰਨ ਯੱਲੜੇ, ਅਖਬਾਰਾਂ ਗੇਜ ਸ਼ੌਟਿੰਗਾਂ ਨੀ ਲੜੇ, ਦਿਲਾਂ ਤੇ ਨਿਸ਼ਾਨੇ ਸਿੱਧੇ ਮਾਰਦੀ ਆ, ਦਿਲਾਂ ਤੇ ਨਿਸ਼ਾਨੇ ਸਿੱਧੇ ਮਾਰਦੀ ਆ। ਆਓ ਸਿਰੇ ਉੱਤੋਂ ਲੰਘਣੇ ਫਲਾਈ ਕਰਕੇ, ਉੱਚੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਯਾਰ ਦੀਆਂ, ਉੱਚੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਯਾਰ ਦੀਆਂ, ਉੱਚੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਯਾਰ ਦੀਆਂ। ਪੂਰੀ ਠੋਕ ਠੋਕ ਰੱਖਦਾ, ਡੇਂਜਰ ਤੇ ਜਾਨ ਲੈਵਾ ਸ਼ੌਂਕ ਰੱਖਦਾ, ਦੂਰੀ ਫੁੱਟ ਦੀ ਬਣਾ ਕੇ ਐ ਮੰਡੀਰ ਖੜਦੀ, ਡੱਬ ਵਿੱਚ ਭਰ ਕੇ ਗਲਾਉਕ ਰੱਖਦਾ। ਪੂਰੀ ਠੋਕ ਠੋਕ ਰੱਖਦਾ, ਡੇਂਜਰ ਤੇ ਜਾਨ ਲੈਵਾ ਸ਼ੌਂਕ ਰੱਖਦਾ, ਦੂਰੀ ਫੁੱਟ ਦੀ ਬਣਾ ਕੇ ਐ ਮੰਡੀਰ ਖੜਦੀ, ਡੱਬ ਵਿੱਚ ਭਰ ਕੇ ਗਲਾਉਕ ਰੱਖਦਾ। ਉਹ ਖੂਨ ਨੂੰ ਦਲੇਰੀ ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਪੰਪ ਕਰਦੀ, ਲੋ ਰਾਈਡਰ ਸੜਕੀ ਉੱਤੇ ਜੰਪ ਕਰਦੀ, ਅੱਲੜਾਂ ਦੇ ਸੀਨੇ ਠਾਰਦੀ ਆ। ਆਓ ਸਿਰੇ ਉੱਤੋਂ ਲੰਘਣੇ ਫਲਾਈ ਕਰਕੇ, ਉੱਚੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਯਾਰ ਦੀਆਂ, ਉੱਚੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਯਾਰ ਦੀਆਂ, ਉੱਚੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਯਾਰ ਦੀਆਂ।
ਸ਼ਾਈਨ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਧੁੱਪ ਬੱਲੀਏ ਮੂੰਹਾਂ ਉੱਤੇ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਆ ਚੁੱਪ ਬੱਲੀਏ ਸਕਸੈਸ ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਸ਼ੋਰ ਕਰਦੀ ਸਾਡਾ ਟੌਪ ਤੇ ਬੰਦੂਖਾਂ ਦਾ ਗਰੁੱਪ ਬੱਲੀਏ ਨਾਮ ਕਰੇ ਸ਼ਾਈਨ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਧੁੱਪ ਬੱਲੀਏ ਮੂੰਹਾਂ ਉੱਤੇ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਆ ਚੁੱਪ ਬੱਲੀਏ ਸਕਸੈਸ ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਸ਼ੋਰ ਕਰਦੀ ਸਾਡਾ ਟੌਪ ਤੇ ਬੰਦੂਖਾਂ ਦਾ ਗਰੁੱਪ ਬੱਲੀਏ ਜਿੰਨਾ ਜਿੰਨਾ ਨਾਲ ਮੇਰੀ ਯਾਰੀ ਅਲੜੇ ਮਾਰੂ ਹਥਿਆਰ ਦੇ ਸ਼ਿਕਾਰੀ ਅਲੜੇ ਧਰਤੀ ਤੇ ਸੁੱਟਦੇ ਨੇ ਪਹਾੜ ਦੀਆਂ ਆਓ ਸਿਰ ਉੱਤੋਂ ਲੰਘਣੇ ਫਲਾਈ ਕਰਕੇ ਉੱਚੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਯਾਰ ਦੀਆਂ ਉੱਚੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਯਾਰ ਦੀਆਂ ਉੱਚੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਯਾਰ ਦੀਆਂ
And let's have a look at the 15-minute time frame. So the 15-minute candle went all the way down, but it closed back inside, right? Not back inside, back above. So the thing is, right now, if the current 15-minute candle flips back up and break the high of the previous 15-minute candle, that will be a very nice confirmation for buys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my stops below the current candle's low, and then I'm going to just, look for buys.
ਜਨਾਜਾ ਮਿੱਠੀਏ ਆਓ ਚੋਬਰੇ ਤੇ ਤੇਰੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਨੂਰ ਦੱਸਦਾ ਨੀ ਇਹਦਾ ਉੱਠੂਗਾ ਜਵਾਨੀ ਚ ਜਨਾਜਾ ਮਿੱਠੀਏ ਆਓ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੇ ਆ ਤੁਰਿਆਂ ਤੇ ਪੈੜਾ ਬਣੀਆਂ ਜੱਟ ਵਾਂਗੂ ਤੁਰਿਆਂ ਤੇ ਰਾਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਣੇ ਹੋ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੇ ਬਣੇ ਨੇ ਚਾਹਤੇ ਬੌਦੀ ਵਾਇਦੇ ਵਾਂਗੂ ਕਿਸੇ ਦੇ ਖੁਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਣੇ ਖੁਦ ਨਾਲ ਖੁਦ ਜਿਹਾ ਖਿੱਤਾ ਚੱਕਿਆ ਬਸ ਕੱਲਾ ਚੱਕਿਆ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਾਜਾ ਮਿੱਠੀਏ ਆਓ ਚੋਬਰੇ ਤੇ ਤੇਰੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਨੂਰ ਦੱਸਦਾ ਨੀ ਇਹਦਾ ਉੱਠੂਗਾ ਜਵਾਨੀ ਚ ਜਨਾਜਾ ਮਿੱਠੀਏ ਆਓ ਚੋਬਰੇ ਤੇ ਤੇਰੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਨੂਰ ਦੱਸਦਾ ਨੀ ਇਹਦਾ ਉੱਠੂਗਾ ਜਵਾਨੀ ਚ ਜਨਾਜਾ ਮਿੱਠੀਏ ਆਓ ਕਹਿਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਆ ਮੱਥਿਆਂ ਤੇ ਪੈਣ ਰਿੰਕਲਾਂ ਇਸ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਨਾਲ ਕੋਈ ਜਵਾਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਮੰਨਿਆ ਤਰੱਕੀ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੋਊ ਪਰ ਇੰਨੀ ਛੇਤੀ ਕੋਈ ਮਹਾਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਜਮਾਨੇ ਦਾ ਪਲਟ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਬਦਲੇ ਨੇ ਦਿੱਤੀਆਂ ਰਵਾਜਾਂ ਮਿੱਠੀਏ ਆਓ ਚੋਬਰੇ ਤੇ ਤੇਰੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਨੂਰ ਦੱਸਦਾ ਨੀ ਇਹਦਾ ਉੱਠੂਗਾ ਜਵਾਨੀ ਚ ਜਨਾਜਾ ਮਿੱਠੀਏ ਆਓ ਚੋਬਰੇ ਤੇ ਤੇਰੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਨੂਰ ਦੱਸਦਾ ਨੀ ਇਹਦਾ ਉੱਠੂਗਾ ਜਵਾਨੀ ਚ ਜਨਾਜਾ ਮਿੱਠੀਏ ਆਓ ਬਹੁਤਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਹੇਠ ਦਾ ਉਹ ਹਿੱਸਾ ਬਣਿਆ ਬਹੁਤੇ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਇੱਥੇ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਮਰ ਗਏ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਤੇ ਚੜ੍ਹਦੇ ਝੰਡੇ ਝੂਲਦੇ ਬੜੇ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ 'ਚ ਹਰਾਉਂਦੇ ਮਰ ਗਏ ਜੱਟ ਨਾਲੋਂ ਜ਼ਿਆਦੇ ਜਿਹਦੀ ਹਾਰ ਬੋਲਦੀ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਦਾ ਲੈ ਕੀ ਏ ਅੰਦਾਜ਼ਾ ਮਿੱਠੀਏ ਆਓ ਚੋਬਰੇ ਤੇ ਤੇਰੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਨੂਰ ਦੱਸਦਾ ਨੀ ਇਹਦਾ ਉੱਠੂਗਾ ਜਵਾਨੀ ਚ ਜਨਾਜਾ ਮਿੱਠੀਏ ਆਓ ਚੋਬਰੇ ਤੇ ਤੇਰੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਨੂਰ ਦੱਸਦਾ ਨੀ ਇਹਦਾ ਉੱਠੂਗਾ ਜਵਾਨੀ ਚ ਜਨਾਜਾ ਮਿੱਠੀਏ ਆਓ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਤੂੰ ਦੇਖੀ ਉੱਥੇ ਕਰੂ ਸਜਦੇ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਪਹਿਣੇ ਬਿੱਲੋ ਪੈਰ ਜੱਟ ਦੇ ਵੱਡਿਆਂ ਘਰਾਣਿਆਂ ਨਾਲ ਪਿੱਠ ਜੁੜਦੀ ਵੱਡੇ ਵੱਡੇ ਬੰਦਿਆਂ ਨਾਲ ਬੈਰ ਜੱਟ ਦੇ ਆਓ ਦੱਸ ਖੱਬੀ ਖਾਨ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਵੇਚਦਾ ਮਾਲਵਾ ਦੁਆਬਾ ਕੀ ਐ ਮਾਝਾ ਮਿੱਠੀਏ ਆਓ ਚੋਬਰੇ ਤੇ ਤੇਰੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਨੂਰ ਦੱਸਦਾ ਨੀ ਇਹਦਾ ਉੱਠੂਗਾ ਜਵਾਨੀ ਚ ਜਨਾਜਾ ਵੈਰੀ ਬਣਦੀ ਉਹ ਗਿਣਤੀ ਦੇ ਦਿਨ ਉਹ ਜਿਉਂਦੇ ਜੱਗ ਤੇ ਅੰਤ ਨੂੰ ਤਰੱਕੀ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਵੈਰੀ ਬਣਦੀ ਉਹ ਮਰਦ ਮਸ਼ੂਕਾਂ ਵਾਂਗੂ ਮੌਤ ਢੀਕਦਾ ਖੌੜੇ ਕਦੋਂ ਖੜਕਾਊ ਤੇਰੀ ਆਵਾਜ਼ਾਂ ਮਿੱਠੀਏ ਉਹ ਚੋਬਰੇ ਦੇ ਤੇਰੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਨੂਰ ਦੱਸਦਾ ਨੀ ਇਹਦਾ ਉੱਠੂਗਾ ਜਵਾਨੀ ਚ ਜਨਾਜਾ ਮਿੱਠੀਏ ਉਹ ਚੋਬਰੇ ਦੇ ਤੇਰੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਨੂਰ ਦੱਸਦਾ ਨੀ ਇਹਦਾ ਉੱਠੂਗਾ ਜਵਾਨੀ ਚ ਜਨਾਜਾ ਮਿੱਠੀਏ ਉਹ ਬੇਬਾਕ ਬੌਡੀ ਲੈਂਗੁਏਜ ਮਿੱਠੀਏ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੰਠੀ ਜੇ ਟੱਚ ਬੋਲਦਾ ਐਵੇਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਖਿਲਾਫ ਹੋਈ ਨੀ ਲੋੜ ਤੋਂ ਜ਼ਿਆਦੇ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਸੱਚ ਬੋਲਦਾ ਲੋੜ ਤੋਂ ਜ਼ਿਆਦੇ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਸੱਚ ਬੋਲਦਾ ਆਹ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਦਾ ਜੰਗ ਨਾਮਾ ਫਿਰੇ ਲਿਖਦਾ ਬੜਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਸਲਮਾਂ ਤੇ ਹੀਰਾ ਲਿਖੀਆਂ ਜਿੱਦੀ ਨੀ ਤਸਵੀਰ ਕਿਤੇ ਮੁੱਲ ਨਾ ਖੜੋ ਅੰਤ ਨੂੰ ਤੂੰ ਦੇਖ ਤਸਵੀਰਾਂ ਵਿਕੀਆਂ ਆਹ ਮੂਸੇ ਵਾਲਾ ਜਿਉਂਦਾ ਹੀ ਅਮਰ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਬਹੁਤਿਆਂ ਜਾਂ ਜੱਗ ਤੇ ਆਵਾਜ਼ਾਂ ਮਿੱਠੀਏ ਆਹ ਚੋਬਰੇ ਤੇ ਤੇਰੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਨੂਰ ਦੱਸਦਾ ਨੀ ਇਹਦਾ ਉੱਠੂਗਾ ਜਵਾਨੀ ਚ ਜਨਾਜਾ ਮਿੱਠੀਏ ਆਹ ਚੋਬਰੇ ਤੇ ਤੇਰੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਨੂਰ ਦੱਸਦਾ ਨੀ ਇਹਦਾ ਉੱਠੂਗਾ ਜਵਾਨੀ ਚ ਜਨਾਜਾ ਮਿੱਠੀਏ in the hood.
ਸਿੱਧੂ ਮੂਸੇਵਾਲਾ ਇਹ ਨਾਮ ਪਹਿਚਾਨ ਦਾ ਮੁਹਤਾਜ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਇਹ ਨਾਮ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ 뮤직 ਇੰਡਸਟਰੀ 'ਚ ਅੱਜ ਦੀ ਡੇਟ 'ਚ ਜੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਜਾਵੇ ਨੰਬਰ 1 ਤੇ ਹੈ ਇਹਦੇ ਤੋਂ ਕੋਈ ਗਲਤੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ
ਆਓ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਤੁਰਦੀ ਆ ਫੇਮ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਏ ਸਟਾਰਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਨੇਮ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ ਤੇਰੇ ਕਰਕੇ ਗਾਣੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਚੱਲਦੇ ਲੰਡੂ ਲਾਉਂਦੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਤੇ ਬੱਲੇ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ ਆਓ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਤੁਰਦੀ ਆ ਫੇਮ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਏ ਸਟਾਰਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਨੇਮ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ ਤੇਰੇ ਕਰਕੇ ਗਾਣੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਚੱਲਦੇ ਲੰਡੂ ਲਾਉਂਦੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਤੇ ਬੱਲੇ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ ਆਓ ਬਦਲਿਆ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਦਾ ਸਟਾਈਲ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ 24 ਘੰਟੇ ਵੱਜਦਾ ਮੋਬਾਈਲ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ ਚੜਾਈ ਲਈਓ ਮੇਰਾ ਰਿਪਲਾਈ ਮੰਗਦੇ ਛੱਡਾਂ ਦੇ ਕੇ ਛੋਟੀ ਜੀ ਸਮੈਲ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ ਆ ਨੋਟ ਮੇਰੀ ਕੱਲੀ ਕੱਲੀ ਮੂਵ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ ਰੌਂਗ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕਰਦੇ ਪ੍ਰੂਵ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ ਨਾ ਮੇਰਾ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਵਿਊ ਕਾਊਂਟ ਹਾਈ ਕਰਦੀ ਆ ਓ ਮੇਰੇ ਸਿਰੋਂ ਚੱਲੇ YouTube ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ
ਸੁਣਿਆ ਬਿਗ ਬਾਸ ਬਣਨ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ ਲਿਲ ਵੇਨ ਰਿਕ ਰਾਸ ਬਣਨ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ ਬੜੇ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਠੀਕ ਕਰਨ ਜਦੋਂ ਬੀਟ ਪੜਨ ਮੇਰਾ ਬਚਪਨਾ ਰਿਪੀਟ ਕਰਨ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਚੀਟ ਕਰਨ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਸਟਾਈਲ ਮੇਰਾ ਸਟੀਲ ਕਰਨ ਜਦੋਂ ਡੀਲ ਕਰਾਂ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਤਰਸ ਕਰਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਨੋਟ ਗਿਣਾ ਫਿਰ ਬਰਸ ਕਰਾਂ ਤੂੰ ਸ਼ੋਰ ਕਰੇ ਤੇਰੇ ਕੱਖ ਨੀਚੇ ਤੇ ਵੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਰੈਪ ਦੇਸੀ ਹਿਪ ਹਾਪ ਦੇ ਅਲਿਫ ਬੇ ਤੇ ਨਾਲੇ ਅਸਰ ਮੇਰਾ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਅਸਦੁੱਲਾ ਸਾਰੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਜੁੜੇ ਮੈਂ ਜੁਦਾ ਜੁਦਾ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਰੈਪ ਗੋਡ ਕਰਾਂ ਖੁਦਾ ਸਾਰੇ ਰੱਬ ਨੂੰ ਮੰਨਣ ਮੇਰੀ ਦੁਆ ਸਾਰੇ ਰੱਬ ਨੂੰ ਮੰਨਣ ਮੇਰੀ ਦੁਆ ਨਾਲੇ ਮੇਰੀ ਦੁਆ ਸਾਰੇ ਦੁਆ ਕਰਨ ਸਮਝਦਾਰ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਆ ਕੇ ਨਾ ਸੇਮ ਬੀਫ ਕਰਨ ਸੁਲਾ ਕਰਨ ਮੈਂ ਮਸੀ ਖੋਲਦਾ IG ਪਿੰਡਾਂ 'ਚ ਮੈਂ ਬਾਈ ਜੀ ਫੈਨ ਬੇਸ ਡਿਵਰਸਿਫਾਈਡ ਕੀ ਗੁੰਡਾ ਕੀ IG ਬੋਹੀਮੀਆ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਮੂਸੇਵਾਲਾ when we at the club we don't need ID
ਆਓ ਗੱਭਰੂ ਦਾ ਚੱਲਦਾ ਏ ਪੀ ਕੇ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ ਐਂਟੀਆਂ ਦਾ ਵਿਜ਼ਨ ਆ ਵੀ ਕੇ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ ਚੜਾਈ ਮੇਰੀ ਉਵੇਂ ਮਨ ਟੇਨ ਮਿੱਠੀਏ ਗੀਤ ਫੋਨ ਫੋਟੋ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਲੀ ਕੇ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ ਆਏ
ਇਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਦੀ ਵੱਡੀ ਖਬਰ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਸਿੰਗਰ ਸ਼ੁਭਦੀਪ ਸਿੰਘ ਯਾਨੀ ਕਿ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਮੂਸੇਵਾਲਾ ਖਿਲਾਫ FIR ਦਰਜ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ
ਟੇਡਾ ਚੱਲੇ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਦਾ ਫੇਜ਼ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ ਮੇਰੀ ਲੱਗੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਨਾਲ ਰੇਸ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ ਸਾਰੇ ਪਾਸੇ ਨਾਮ ਸਾਡਾ ਸੱਚ ਸੋਣੀਏ ਝੂਠੇ ਮੇ ਤੇ ਪਾਉਂਦੇ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਕੇਸ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ ਹੋ ਪਿੱਠਾਂ ਉੱਤੇ ਬੋਲਦੇ ਆ ਬਹੁਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ ਸ਼ੇਰ ਕਈ ਬਣਦੇ ਆ ਖੋਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ ਆਨਲਾਈਨ ਸਾਰੇ ਵੈਰੀ ਬਣਦੇ ਆਓ ਮਿਲਨੇ ਤੇ ਦੇਰ ਸਮਝੌਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ ਅਨੋਖੀ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਛੱਡੀ ਜਾਵੇ ਛਾਪ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ ਪੁੰਨਾ ਨਾਲੋਂ ਦੂਣੇ ਕਰੇ ਬਾਪ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਸਾਰੇ ਸੀ ਜਵਾਕ ਦੱਸਦੇ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਬਣਿਆ ਉਹ ਬਾਪ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ ਆਓ ਕਰਾਂ ਵੱਡੇ ਗੀਤ ਤੇ ਪਵਾੜੇ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ ਇੰਡਸਟਰੀ ਇਹ ਖਾਂਦੀ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਸਾੜੇ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ ਯਾਰ ਤੇਰਾ ਦਿਲ ਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਾੜਾ ਅੱਜ ਵੀ ਕੰਮ ਕਰੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਮਾੜੇ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ
fully homegrown internationally known since we've been in the game we've been sitting on that throne these days. Big bird on the beat. Big bird on the beat.
I'm a proud boy. I'm a proud boy. ਓਏ ਅੱਜ ਜੱਟਾਂ ਵਾਲੀ ਕਰਨੀ ਆ ਹੋਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਖੁੰਝੇ ਲਾਉਣ ਲੱਗੇ ਆ ਉਹ ਸੈੱਟ ਕਰ ਲਓ ਬਾਜ ਸਪੀਕਰਾਂ ਦੀ ਆ ਮੂਸੇ ਵਾਲਾ ਬਿਗ ਬੜ ਆਉਣ ਲੱਗੇ ਆ ਹੋ ਬੂਫਰਾਂ ਦੀ ਜੋੜੀ ਇੱਕ ਰੱਖੀ ਬੈਗ ਤੇ ਕੰਬਦੇ ਨੇ ਦਿਲ ਜਦੋਂ ਬੇਸ ਛੱਡਦੇ ਆ ਕੰਨ ਲਾ ਕੇ ਸੁਣ ਤੇਰੀ ਮਜ਼ਰੈਟੀ ਨੂੰ ਫਾਰਮ ਟਰੈਕ ਸਾਡੇ ਅੱਖਾਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਬੱਚਾ ਬੱਚਾ ਕਰਦਾ ਮਾਨ ਜੱਟ ਤੇ ਹਾਰਿਆ ਕਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਮੈਂ ਜਾਵਾਂ ਜਿੱਤ ਕੇ ਹੋ ਸੋਚਣਾ ਦਾ ਜੱਟ ਵੀ ਸ਼ਕੀਨ ਮੁੱਠ ਤੋਂ ਚਾਹੀ ਅੜੀਆਂ ਕਰੇਗੀ ਨੀ ਮਾਲਾ ਜੂ ਖਿੱਚ ਕੇ ਸੋਚਣਾ ਦਾ ਜੱਟ ਵੀ ਸ਼ਕੀਨ ਮੁੱਠ ਤੋਂ ਚਾਹੀ ਅੜੀਆਂ ਕਰੇਗੀ ਨੀ ਮਾਲਾ ਜੂ ਖਿੱਚ ਕੇ ਮੋੜਾ ਉੱਤੇ ਬਾਈ ਕੇ ਲੜਾ ਨੀ ਪੱਡੀਆਂ ਟੈਰ ਮੂਰੋਂ ਚੱਕ ਦਈਏ ਰੱਬ ਵੱਲ ਨੂੰ ਐਵੇਂ ਮੇਲਿਆਂ ਤੇ ਗੱਡੀਆਂ ਨੀ ਝੰਡੀਆਂ ਟੈਰ ਮੂਰੋਂ ਚੱਕ ਦਈਏ ਰੱਬ ਵੱਲ ਨੂੰ ਐਵੇਂ ਮੇਲਿਆਂ ਤੇ ਗੱਡੀਆਂ ਨੀ ਝੰਡੀਆਂ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਤੂੰ ਮੰਡੀਰ ਤੂੰ ਨੀ ਸਿਰਾ ਦੱਸਦੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲੋਂ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਆ ਟ੍ਰੈਂਡ ਸਿੱਖ ਕੇ ਹੋ ਸੋਚਣਾ ਦਾ ਜੱਟ ਵੀ ਸ਼ਕੀਨ ਮੁੱਢ ਤੋਂ ਚਾਹੀ ਅੜੀਆਂ ਕਰੇਗੀ ਨੀ ਮਾਲਾ ਜੂ ਖਿੱਚ ਕੇ ਸੋਚਣਾ ਦਾ ਜੱਟ ਵੀ ਸ਼ਕੀਨ ਮੁੱਢ ਤੋਂ ਚਾਹੀ ਅੜੀਆਂ ਕਰੇਗੀ ਨੀ ਮਾਲਾ ਜੂ ਓ ਨਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਦਿਲ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੱਜ ਬੈਠਾਂਗੇ ਤੂੰ ਜਿੰਨਾ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਤਕਰਾਰ ਕਰੇਗੀ ਗਿਣ ਲੈ ਤੂੰ ਹੁਣ ਜਿੰਨੇ ਕਰੇ ਨਾ ਕਰੇ ਪਿੱਛੋਂ ਹਾਂਜੀ ਹਾਂਜੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਉਹਨੇ ਵਾਰ ਕਰੇਗੀ ਹੋ ਖੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨਾਲ ਐਡ ਕਾਰ ਮੁੱਢ ਤੋਂ ਕੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਬੰਨੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਪਾਇਰੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਗਏ ਹੋ ਸੋਚਣਾ ਦਾ ਜੱਟ ਵੀ ਸ਼ਕੀਨ ਮੁੱਢ ਤੋਂ ਚਾਹੀ ਅੜੀਆਂ ਕਰੇਗੀ ਨੀ ਮਾਲਾ ਜੂ ਖਿੱਚ ਕੇ ਸੋਚਣਾ ਦਾ ਜੱਟ ਵੀ ਸ਼ਕੀਨ ਮੁੱਢ ਤੋਂ ਚਾਹੀ ਅੜੀਆਂ ਕਰੇਗੀ ਨੀ ਮਾਲਾ ਜੂ ਖਿੱਚ ਕੇ ਪੱਥਰਾਂ ਜੇ ਪੱਕੇ ਨੇ ਇਰਾਦੇ ਸੋਹਣੀਏ ਆ ਪੱਕੀਆਂ ਬੰਦੂਖਾਂ ਵਾਲੇ ਯਾਰ ਰੱਖਦਾ ਟੈਡੀ ਪੱਗ ਅੱਖ ਖੜੀ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਮੂਸੇ ਵਾਲੇ ਦੀ ਆ ਉੱਤੋਂ ਤਾਲੀਬਾਨੀ ਜੇ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਰੱਖਦਾ
Okay guys, so as we can see over here, this candle is about to close in few seconds. And let's have a look at the GBP JPY. So GBP JPY has just retraced back all the way up as we really wanted it to do. So now what we want over here is that we need a resistance to be formed, and then we can try taking a sell trade after that resistance formation. So if you talk about 30-minute, then 30-minute candle has just closed totally bullish. So I need a resistance to be formed maybe in 15-minute or 30-minute, and then I would like to take a trade over here. So I'm gonna obviously inform whenever I'm gonna take a trade, but right now let's just wait for a resistance to be formed, and then we can try taking a trade. And on the other hand, if we talk about the gold, then I was waiting for this price to get broke, but the problem is this candle just closed back inside the range and below this area of resistance. So that means this is a fake out right now, but the problem is I need a upper wick to be really a little bit more big, because right now few seconds has just passed away in the 30-minute candle, and it's already moving all the way down. It's about to break the low, but what I really want is I want it to go down and break the low after few minutes. Why I want that is because I need to be very to be more confirmed about selling gold right now, because that would be a sell without any confirmation of a second resistance based on a fake out over here. Okay, so right now my buy idea is really invalid. I'm not gonna take any buys over here because I really need some more confirmations if we talk about the buys. So I'm gonna just wait for a nice push down to take a trade. So now this area of resistance is also in support is also invalid. This price over here, why I marked this area? Okay, so that was a 61% thing from Fibonacci. So look over here, GBP JPY is moving all the way down. Let me have a look at the 1 hour. Yeah, 1 hour looks like nothing over here. So I'm gonna stick to, okay, GBP JPY just broke the low of the previous candle, and now it's moving all the way down. See, it just went down in like 23-27 pips right now. I'm not in this trade, guys. I just missed this trade over here. In few seconds I missed this trade over here. This could be a really nice trade. Could be a really nice trade. Stops could be kept at the current candle's high, which is like 32 pips, and it went down in like 27 pips within few seconds. So this could be a really nice trade. But it's okay, no problem. We are gonna maybe find some other trade. So right now NYSE open has been up, and let's see if we can just grab some trade today or not. So fake out happened, closed in the range, broke the low, and continue move down. This was a very easy setup over here, but obviously, you know, we need to wait for few minutes to pass away as well, because look over here, it just came down, now rejecting lower prices. So kind of a dangerous thing. Okay, so the people who are coming new, this is the Discord channel, and you guys can send your analysis over here on Discord. I send my analysis and trades every day on Discord, so just make sure you also send your analysis as well, and I'm gonna share your analysis with everybody on the stream, so that you know you guys can also help some traders with your trades also. And even though if you have some losing trades, they just send me your charts on Discord, and I'm gonna tell you why you have been you know, you faced that kind of a loss. So I'm gonna just correct you. 25 minutes remaining right now, and let's see what happens in this candle. So the thing is, if this candle reverses back, break its own high, at that point I might think of taking buys, because right now the market has created a lower wick, and if you look on the left, then there is some kind of a resistance as well, which is now become a support right now. So in case it reverses back and break its own high, then at that point I might take a buy trade. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just check how big could be my stop loss. Oh, 60 pips. So by looking at the stop loss, I might be reducing the lot size very much, because 60 pips is a huge stop loss. .24 minutes remaining, guys. So I'm gonna just drop my buying idea over here, and will keep my stops under the low of the wick, and my TP will be somewhere over here, but only if it breaks its own high. Let me have a look at the 1 hour. Yeah, 1 hour candle can just retrace all the way back. Yes, that can be the case. And same for 4 hour candle as well. So I think yes, it will worth taking a trade over here. So I have to decide. I'm gonna take a very small lot. Okay, I have to get ready. It can just break the high anytime. I'm gonna take a small lot of 0.4. Yeah, 0.4 is good. So let's just wait for this candle to break the high. Also, Look, the stop loss I have given in I will be giving in this trade, which I will take. I'm not in any trade, guys. If I take this trade, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, maybe in the start the stop loss seems to be very big, but obviously with time I'm gonna just reduce the stop loss to manage it. Okay, so don't worry about that. And my usually I take 2.0 lot size on a trade, but by looking at the stop loss that it's so big, so I have to reduce my lot size over here from 2 to 4, 2 to 0.4. Because market can possibly move up from here, because NYSC has been open like 7 minutes ago, and I think the volume can push the market all the way up. So look over here, GBP is trying to push up, but I think it will reject the higher prices. Still got like 21 minutes and the 1 hour to close. Okay, guys, so I don't think there will be any trades today for me because there could be only one trade in gold, and that I missed, which is over here. And in few seconds I just missed this trade, but it's all right for me because I know every day there will be new opportunities coming up, so there's no point of sitting on the screen and just watching the chart all the time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just take a leave from you guys now, and let's meet tomorrow again in New York session, same time, guys. So see you guys tomorrow, and thank you for being online with me, everybody. Thank you for your support as well, and just do not overtrade, guys. Do not over risk your money because opportunities will be coming each and every day. So take care, everyone. Bye bye, goodbye.